This is the intro jingle. This is the Kpop Daebak show with Eric Nam. Ooh.
Hi guys, welcome to Daebak Show, and this is Young K from Day 6, and I am here. Yes! Why is Young K here? I am here because, our life is Daebak. Yeah! Wow! Amazing! Okay, so we're here to get to know me better and hear some songs that have inspired me as an artist that me loves. Yep. And here we go. Later, we'll be dipping our toes into the Kpop Daebak Discord. If you're not on it, get on it, please. Thank you. So today's theme is Young K's playlist. And I'm here to talk about 3 songs that are recently on my playlist. So, okay, first song. It came out June 1st, and it's their latest title song, and it is called More and More by Twice. The reason why I picked the song is, JYP. Yeah. And also, so you guys probably know it, but it's they are a 9-member girl group under JYP Entertainment, and group consists of Nayeon, Jonghyun, Momo, Sana, Jihyo, Mina, Dahyun, Chaeyoung, Zui, and yeah. So their lead single of EP is titled More and More, and actually, when I first heard it, I loved it. It was very different from their original vibe, and it was more like it sounded very trendy to me. And so I looked into the songwriters and I realized, wow, it was produced by Mnek. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, but Mnek, Mnek. Because I actually love this guy. I love his song called Paradise. I think it goes like, would you like to go to paradise? And he has an acoustic version of it. I like the acoustic version better. I know he's a great songwriter too. So I heard he's great at top lining. Okay, so top lining is basically writing a melody. So there's a track and you just sing on it. You just sing a random melody, and that is called top lining. Yep. You're basically a melody writer. So he got used as a top liner. He got hired as a top liner for a lot of songs, and he's very known for top lining. And lyrics are written by JYP, one of my most respected lyricists in Korea. Because just apart from the fact that he's the boss of our company, I used to love his lyrics too, and there are songs like How to Avoid the Sunlight. 태양을 피하는 방법. It's basically like, how can you avoid something that's just so naturally there? And the way he thinks of those kind of ideas and the way he elaborates on it, I love the way he just writes the lyrics. And also, the music was written by, I'm pretty sure these are the melody writers. And there are Mnek, Justin Tranter, Julia Michaels, and Zara Larson. And the thing is, Julia Michaels is one of my favorite vocalists too. Her song Issues is by her too. I got issues. You got them too. Yeah. I think that's been in my playlist for years. And it's one of the songs that when you choose a song from the playlist, sometimes it's just the first song and then just shuffle on it. But I would go search up Issues and play it and then start the shuffle. Yeah, so it's a really good morning song. Mm-hmm. And I heard Julia Michaels was on this song too. So I'm like, wow, I want Mnek and Julia Michaels and Zara Larson too. Yeah, so great songwriters. So Great song was created. So yeah, that's the melody line is very simple but fun, and instrumental is like that. I think that's a vocal chop. It might be synth, but I'm pretty sure that's vocal chop. I hope it's vocal chop. So for those who don't know what vocal chop is, it's basically vocal chopped. It's like we record something like la la la, and then you chop it up to make it into like a sample, sound that can be played on an instrument, or you can just like place it however you want it. So it's like la la la, or like, and then you take out the then it's like and then sometimes you might reverse it. It's like or you can place it differently. It's like so then you're gonna hear a lot of those in the trendy songs. That's gonna be yeah, those are called vocal chops. Yay! If you're going to listen to Twice, you have to listen to from debut to more and more, like at least all of their title songs. No, but I personally, I think I like this more and more the most. But I also like TT. I like the lyrics idea. So T and T is basically a crying face, right? But the fact that they put it into lyrics was, for me, was like, why didn't I think of that? But then again, I thought of Day6 singing TT, or like just having that idea and elaborating on it. It might have been like, you know what? Twice nailed it. Twice killed it. Yep.
Okay. Well, okay. If you could learn choreography for any of the Twice songs, which would it be?
I would choose TT because for me, you know, it seems the most simplest, but if I actually do learn it, I think it might be hard. Like, 너무해. I can kind of do it.
But you can dance because you practiced dancing in JYP.
Yeah, like 8 years ago, like 7 years ago.
Okay, so we get 100,000 likes for this video.
TT.
You will send us a video of you doing the choreography.
Oh wow, 100,000 likes.
Oh.
How many is that in Korean? Okay. If we get 1 million likes, I will post something with TT.
Okay.
Yeah. Just that hook part though. Yeah.
Okay.
1 million likes.
Okay, cool.
And the next song is ONEWE. 내가 처음 만져본 강아지. The subtitle is Love Me. So ONEWE is basically a band. I recently met them on the radio show that I host. I was actually surprised with their skill set. They're really good. I was surprised how they are able to, you know, drummer being good and bassist also being a great player and also a great rapper. And guitarist was good too, and the vocalist was I liked his tone, and he's really good at singing too, and a pianist. So 5-member band under RBW, which also has Mamamoo and ONEUS, and yeah, they're really good. Actually, I liked all of their songs, but the reason why I liked this song was because it was something new in the K-pop scene. It was very, you know, you don't really hear a lot of bluesy songs in the K-pop scene, right? But they were able to come up with it. And the lyrics are about like, the title says, the first puppy that I ever touched. Like, it's not something that you would normally hear, but they were able to pull it off, and I actually like their challenge. Yeah, so I'm hoping there are more bands coming up in the scene and being able to, put their name out. Because, like I said in the previous episode, in the episode I did with Eric, it's not easy being a band in Korea. I think one of the factors is because, like I said, there's not many places that you can perform as a live band, but also like in Korea, everything happens so fast. Even on 음악 방송s, we have such limited time and we have so many teams coming up, and the transition has to be like, right away. We get like 2-3 takes, and then that's a lot. Sometimes it might be just one take and then, next stage. So for those kind of environments, it might be easier to have just the members going on the stage and fill the stage with dance performance with the music played on in the background. So all they need is the members and the music. But for the band members, it has to be, you have to bring all the instruments, that there has to be amps, it has to be lined. Sometimes without good sound 장비 equipment, the quality goes down. And so no matter how good you do it as a band, it might sound like worse than however you did it. So there's so many requirements for bands. So it might be more effective to have a idol or like dance group. So I know it's difficult, but in order to have, like Yoon Jong-shin 선배님 said, I think, in order to have the music industry developed or to grow, he says you have to have more bands, and I agree on that. So I want to 응원 these people. For me personally, I'm not saying I'm in a position to give advices, but sometimes it might be hard to just let go of things, because you might want to do your music, but what I want to think of is that of course you have to do your music, but I think your music has to have consideration of the listeners. So it's my music to play to the world, not my music played for me. Yeah. So I hope there is a difference. Yeah, and I'm glad they recently announced that they had chosen an official name for their fan club, ONEWE, on the group's first anniversary, which was May 13th. So ONEWE is a combination of ONEWE and the word move. So which can have like two different meanings: to move forward or to move someone emotionally. And essentially, the name of the fan club signifies how the band wants to move forward with their fans, and also how the band wants to move their fans emotionally, and how the fans move the band emotionally. My day was, because we're day 6. Yeah, My Day became a candidate because My Day was actually one of the song's title. It was, I think, the sub song for 예뻤어's album. I think it was for Everyday 6 February. Maybe. Yep, but so yeah, it was a song's title, and the lyrics are about basically, I think of you like all the time. You are basically my day. Like my day is filled with you, so I would say my day is you. So you are my day. The song talks about that, and we had several candidates. I think there was a My Day, and there was a Holiday, or there were several more. And then we put it on, we had a poll, and My Day was selected. Yes. And my last recommendation is Colors by Day 6. No, Colors by Stella Jang.
I could be red, or I could be yellow, I could be blue, or I could be purple, I could be green or pink or black or white. I could be every color you like. I could be red, or I could be yellow, I could be blue, or I could be purple.
We do have a song called Colors, but I like this Colors too. I knew this song because some of my friends like sends me some videos like having with this song in the background, like I could be blue or I could be yellow or something like that, and having like different idols with different colors, you know. And so because there are friends who are fans in K-pop, and they're like, yo, look at this, or look at this kid. I'm like, why are you sending me this? And like, yo, stand this kid. Like, and then I'm like, thank you for this knowledge. Yeah, so I knew about this song, but I didn't know it was sung by Stella Jang. I actually thought it was a pop song. I thought it was a song in US or something, but it was Stella's. And I found that out on the radio too. She came out on the radio and said, Jessica Alba posted one of her songs. So, and it was Colors. So I was actually surprised, and I listened to it again. And I think that was the first time I ever heard the full song. The full song from beginning till the end is like filled with her harmonies, her a cappella, and her voicing, and the way she placed the melodies in the beat is very unique, and the harmonizing was very unique too. So I liked it, and I think it's a good song to just play during day, especially on a sunny day, and you're gonna feel very 산뜻해. You would feel fresh this is a fresh song. So yeah, I heard Colors has been becoming trendy recently due to a TikTok challenge using this song, and that's probably what Jessica Alba did too, right? But the thing is, I do not have that app. I never downloaded it. But I know that Day6 has a TikTok account because we did shoot a video saying, 네, Day6가 드디어 틱톡 어카운트를 열었습니다. Woo! 이거를 했었는데 I don't think we posted any videos. Maybe we did. I'm not in charge of that. But what I'm in charge is from FROM_Young K, from Young K in Instagram. Thank you. Go follow.
Would you say you're good at social media? Do you like social media?
Oh, actually, I don't like social media. Yeah, it's just, it like it says on the account name, from Young K. That means it's from me, but it's like a letter, so it's gonna have to somebody. It's gonna be to my day, of course, and for people who watches me or who follows me. But to be honest, if I did have an account, I did do some social media when I was in like middle school. But as I became a trainee, yeah, I was cautious about a lot of things. I felt the pressure of the responsibility that I get as the celebrity, like public figure, of course, yeah. So I would not say I enjoy it too much. So those are the 3 recommendations, the K-pop songs that are on my playlist. And hope you guys go and listen to it and hope you guys enjoy it. So now I'm going to answer some questions that you asked me on the Daebak Show Discord.
So first question is, how do you pack so many emotions inside of your lyrics? As somebody with hypersensitivity, just reading Day6 lyrics gives me goosebumps 90% of the time. I'm not going to read the parentheses part.
When I write lyrics, it depends on like how I start it. If I want to start with a situation or an emotion, so there's something going on in my head, right? Or like you imagine stuff, you draw or you write a scenario or you draw something. And then if it's like a movie or if it's a novel, you have a lot of time to explain all that. But of course, a movie, you have to do it under like, there's a time limit too. So that's why the pace is so different. And the pace is very important. But in a song, you kind of have to do that under 5 minutes. And recently, what I've noticed is the songs in the world are getting shorter and shorter. It's like sometimes it might be even under like 3 minutes. And I know Jay's been posting songs that are like under 2 minutes. So, so it's like, the songs are getting shorter and shorter. So I have this amount of time and words. And because usually we write a melody first. And it's going to have like sometimes da, da, da. And I have to express something on that, like with 3 syllables. So I have to be very careful about the choices with my words. It can't be any words because, if you waste these 3 syllables, you're going to have a hard time with the next ones. So I guess I draw something first and figure out what I'm going to say, like a sentence or a message, or say, I am very hungry. And I take out words that are like unneeded. Or if I need more syllables, then I would choose what would be the most impactful or effective adjective that I would use, or blah, blah, blah. Yep. And so how do I pack so many emotions is, I guess, by setting the situation or setting the message and being very careful with the choices I make.
Okay, next question. What keeps you going if you feel burnt out? And how are you? That's not too intrusive to ask.
I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Anyways, what keeps me going if I feel burnt out? To be honest, if I feel burnt out, I don't do anything. A lot of people tell me I'm hardworking and, I'm not a lazy person, but really I am a very lazy person. It's just the fact that I really don't like being embarrassed too much. Recently, I'm okay with being embarrassed. You can embarrass me. I'll be cool with it. But because I know I'm lazy and I don't do things like I don't like to do anything. I'm not like interested in a lot of stuff. I don't have a lot of hobbies. It's just eating and sleeping. That's all I do. That's all I like. I don't even like watching movies recently. It's just sometimes animation movies or like animation that I can watch and kill time without like thinking. Of course I used to like music. I used to like to listen to music. I don't even listen to music on my free time anymore because, it's my job. I like to do that for my studies or to see what's going on. So I keep thinking, what's my hobby? That's why I recently started, actually, no, that's last year. Wow, it's been a year and a half. Cooking to eat and to be in power. I can do this however I want to, and also it's a lot cheaper for me. Some might say cooking is more expensive because you need more ingredients and you're going to have a lot of leftover ingredients. I don't have a lot of leftover ingredients. I eat all of them. That's why I cook.
That's actually one of the questions. What are your favorite foods to cook?
My favorite foods to cook, I started with this, is a pasta. So there's like rice, noodle, or bread. I would say noodles, rice, and then bread. But no, it might be like noodles, rice, and bread. I still love them. They are loved. like how I'm loved. But yeah, I like noodles the most. And it's just pasta is, for me, the reason why I like it is because I can cook it quickly, cook a lot of them quickly. So I would, if I'm really, really, really hungry, I would have the entire 봉지 and put it in. That's around like 4, 5인분, like 4 to 5 people worth.
Do you feed other people?
That is all for me.
You don't share?
Well, if they come by and say, yo, can I have a bite? Then yeah, I can give them a bite. But I'm not those kind of people who like to cook for other people. I like to cook it for me. The reason is because, like I said, it's my hobby. It's like something that's for me alone.
Okay, next question. Is
Yeah.
there a dream venue where you'd like Day6 to perform at one day?
Dream venue? I don't know, but maybe like a dream festival? Coachella would be amazing. I've never been to one of them. I've only seen videos since I was young, but I think I really want to go and perform. And one of the reasons why I want to perform is because I want to watch the other shows too. Yes.
And then last question. How hard is it for the team to decide which songs to put in the album? And many fans are curious, what often happens to the songs that don't get picked?
So what we do is we write every song hoping that it would be a title lead song. And then we just hand it in like a report or like a homework or like a project. And then when we hand it in, it's the teachers, so JYP and the company decides which song we're going to go with. And this is not like it's very systemized because it's not decided by one person. They go through a lot of 회의, a lot of talking, a lot of meetings, and which one's going to work, which one's the best song, I guess. And after they choose it, they go through a monitoring system. You send it to random people, a lot of random people. And it has to have, I think, I forgot the number. I think it was like over 80% of people liking it. Then we go with it. If we don't, if we don't reach that level, we have to write another song. And for the songs that are not picked or not used, we don't have to be worried so much because thankfully we have a lot of chances that we're putting out albums. So there are songs that we wrote like years ago and then being released later. So we just keep it in our library. Or now recently, like I'm thinking of the songs that I worked alone before. I'm thinking of posting them on YouTube. So go check out Day6 channel. Yep. So I have answered all of your questions, hopefully. And hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed this time. I enjoyed this time talking about myself. I love it. So go check out Day6. Hi, this is Young K from Day6. And go check out Day6 YouTube channel, Day6 Songs. We recently came out with this album called The Demon. And the title song is called Zombie. Hope you listen to it. And it's a great song. You're going to love it. I think so. I hope so. I know it. From Young K, from _ Young K, you can probably just type up Young K is my Instagram. So subscribe to this show on Apple Podcasts or Spotify so you can keep up to date on future episodes. Goodbye.
갑자기.
진짜 이렇게 끝내요? 오케이. 안녕.
Outro! Thank you for listening to Kpop Daebak with Eric Nam.
Salut, c'est Mathilde, de l'équipe ACAST. Vous écoutez des podcasts. En voici un qui devrait vous plaire. Connaissez-vous l'histoire de un podcast qui parle des petites histoires pour raconter la grande.
Dans mon nouveau podcast Connaissez-vous l'histoire 2, je vais vous raconter de belles histoires vraies, pour rendre la grande histoire plus palpable, plus intime et plus humaine. Parce que souvent on voit les événements historiques comme anonymes ou impersonnels, on va partir d'un événement inconnu ou oublié, tirer le fil et voir ce qu'il y a derrière. Voilà, on va parler des autres, car en parlant des autres, on parle de nous. Connaissez-vous l'histoire 2 est à écouter sous la couette dès 22h, toutes les 2 semaines, sur toutes vos applications de podcast.
Ça pique votre curiosité ? Alors, découvrez tous les épisodes sur l'application Acast ou sur toutes les bonnes applis de podcast.